fire teams too far. You want to make sure that each fire team can support the other uh, in any given situation. So if you guys are patrolling down the street or uh, going through the woods, you take contact. You're not so far apart that well, the other fire team can't help you out. All right. So besides staking together, what are some other fundamentals you think are important for patrolling? Something that is always covered in any kind of concept for infantry. What
Common
am I doing
sense.
right now?
Security.
Talking to you guys. Am I communicating?
Roger. We're tracking.
You're Roger. They're
So,
just not answering.
Copy.
yep. Just make sure that you are relaying information you spot on a patrol to the other fire teams. They can't see what you're seeing unless you tell them. Uh, so ensure that if you spot, hey, I see a fortification, or hey, I see some movement up on that ridgeline, you're letting the other fire team know so that if you guys do end up taking contact from there, or you guys push out over there, they're aware of what's over there. So, pretty basic stuff, uh, but it does bear going over just because you guys are about to go do this for real. And we want to make sure that you guys are as prepared as we can make you. So we'll go ahead and lay out the situation. So go ahead and school circle on me while I show you on the map what's going to be happening here. So everybody go ahead and zoom out until you see the AO, and then there's going to be a green SP mark over here. That's going to be your start point. This is your patrol base that you have established after landing on the southern or southeast peninsula here. So far, you've gotten this eastern area mostly secure, and the southern area is secure, but this whole northern area has not been secure. Your task is to find any kind of presence in this area, with the exception of a known enemy presence in Panagia that you want to stick away from, because we know that there's a garrison there. We don't need to go patrol and find out what else is there. Can pretty much confirm that there's been a lot of enemy presence there. What we're more worried about is these 3 points of interest. So within AO Saitama, we got point of interest Deep Sea King, point of interest Genos, and point of interest Tornado. Your task will be to conduct a combat patrol to each one of these points of interest. If you come into contact, we expect you to take it out, push through, and get to the next point of interest. If you find that you have too many contacts, you cannot successfully complete your patrol without taking undue casualties, you may pull back to your patrol base, and we'll go ahead and figure out what we're going to do about that point of interest later. But I have every faith and confidence in you guys that you will be able to clear out all 3 points of interest. Confirm for the platoon commander that, hey, this AO has this, and we've cleared it out, uh, and we'll be that much more ready to take on that garrison. Just know, establish or take too long with any of these points of interest, that garrison will come over and fuck with us. So speed is the key. Any questions?
What type of enemy presence do we have?
So what we know is it's African Desert Army. So they're going to have your typical Soviet bloc weaponry. Uh, what we know of in the northwest and western area is that they don't have much vehicle presence. Most of it's on foot. As you can see in this northern area, it's pretty rugged. Not very much flat ground for them to go drive vehicles in. This area, it looks like they may be trying to set up some sort of outpost, or maybe even a little port to start shipping stuff in here. So we want to make sure that we clear that out, but we don't expect there to be any vehicles over there. The only vehicles we expect are going to be from that garrison. Any other questions?
Is there any known civilian presence?
No. This whole area has been pretty evacuated ever since we landed here. Most of the civilians have flocked to our side of the safe zone because they know if they're caught anywhere in the danger area, they're going to get pretty fucked up.
What's the ROE?
Shoot on sight. Anybody with a weapon. Just ensure that if you find um, any infrastructure that's not military grade or military, you try to keep it intact because this is a civilian residence that may need to get reoccupied later. But obviously, if your life is in danger, you can shoot it.
Hmm. Are we on
Any other
foot,
questions?
or we're gonna
Yes.
use?
We're all on foot. Again, once we get up into that rugged area, vehicles are going to be no good to us anyway, and we don't want to leave vehicles behind so far into enemy lines. So we're going to try to do this on foot and escape back to the patrol base on foot as well, if possible. Any other questions?
Will you be acting as squad lead tonight?
Yes. So I'm on 4-1. If you guys need to contact me, I'll be you'll be able to see me kind of sticking out here, standing like a dipshit in deserts. So if you need anything from me, go ahead and call it out. I'll mostly be letting the fire team leaders take some initiative when it comes to this patrol, just because I don't need to micromanage two teams in a movement. But when it comes to contact, I'll let you know what's coming and all that. All right.
Are there
You don't have
possible,
any other? Oh, go ahead.
Are there any possible QRF elements?
Just that garrison that I told you about.
Over the enemy there. Okay.
All right. You don't have any other questions, go ahead and start heading south. You'll see a teleporter pole. Go ahead and go through it. It should be the one that's
Mark.
marked east of. I
And
forget the
before we
town's
go,
name.
Anderson,
we
com
also
check
have
4-2.
red
Yeah, what's
now
up?
Got you, 4-2. Check up.
Roger, out.
Or west of Salatana, I think.
Wait,
Yeah, west of Salatana.
Cool.
Go ahead and go there. Just set up security at the patrol base.
Wayne, since Taylor's not here, go blue. Go blue.
Fire team leaders, let me know when all members
4-2
have
team
gone
that.
through.
Yep.
Radio check on 4-4.
Lima Charlie.
Waiting on you, Jones.
Alpha copy. Alright, once we get across, I'm going to reassign teams. Or
Yeah,
buddy teams.
Do we have
Roger.
an 84 with us?
Ooh, you're bright. Alright, let's get security set up first.
Roger. Pushing security to the northwest.
Four-two radio check.
Got you, 4-2. Alright. Marquardt and I go gold. Anderson and Castle go either red or blue.
Kill. I'll switch over to red.
Check on 4-1.
Lima Charlie, 4-1. How many over?
Push that out.
You got a DMR?
I do not.
No, not you. Why don't you get up in that tower up there then?
All right. So just remember, for the sake of simplicity, Pahe, you're Charlie. Sergeant Robertson, you're Bravo.
Bravo.
Safer.
Raj.
All right. If security is set up, I want you guys to go ahead and huddle up with me, Pahe, and Sergeant Robertson. Go ahead and make a game plan for your patrol route. Go ahead and let me know when you think you got a solid plan.
Woke up.
Affirm.
Alright, PFC, what you got?
Okay, let's do this. Let's first go to Deep Sea King. And then after that, we'll take Genos, and then the last one will be Tornado. That will be our last objective. Now, for traversing to Deep Sea King, we're right here, right? We're.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay, so for now, let's try to avoid using the roads, the main roads. So for now, hold on. Let me just draw on the line. Okay, so yeah, can you see the lines that I made?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, from the base we will be moving to RP1, which is on Hill 61. That's a good vantage point for doing a security, an overall security, and then seeing what's around us. Once we meet at RP1, we will be traversing to RP2, which is what's this? This is also high ground. At least by staying in here, we got good eyes on Livadi, and then we can reconnaissance how many enemies is there, what kind of presence will be on Livadi, so we can plan a better attack once we do invade it. Is that okay with you?
PFC Tej, how much do you want me to give my input? Being a
I'd
squad
say,
leader.
yeah. Go ahead and operate at, if you can, a corporal level. If you can kind of dumb
So
yourself down to my
tone it down
level.
a bit. Got it.
Yeah.
I hope you realize that I still hold corporals relatively highly.
Okay.
Do you want me to, at like
How
a
about a
PFC?
lance corporal level if you can.
Yes. I can work with that. I think. So my only concern is that you're going straight from RP1 to RP2 with no real regard to micro terrain here. We're going ups and downs. If there's any enemy in this open ground up here, we have a pretty high chance of getting spotted. So I will draw my brief correction in yellow.
Hey, firm.
You guys actually watching your sectors?
Oops.
Contact. Charlie,
Contact northwest. 50 meters close.
Charlie, report.
All right, you might want to finish up this plan quick,
Look up.
and then get moving. Another team will go ahead and take over this base and make sure that it's not taken over by the time you get back.
Look up. Okay, so I'm gonna butcher your name. Is it Pot?
Bye. Bye.
Pai. Okay, thank you. So, my yellow line kind of uses the defilade as well as in this woodlanded area. We kind of have the cover there, and then we're pushing up here. Don't push a whole squad up on top of a ridgeline, just purely because if a whole squad's up there, it's pretty easy to skyline.
A firm. Okay.
So
Yeah.
from here, we can push like a buddy team up to OP Epsilon, and then they can do some brief recon for us, and then they can come back to us, and then we can kind of push around the mountain. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, that's a much better plan because from what I see, I'm not using the micro terrain from the first line after all.
Oh, it's all good,
So
dude.
yeah,
That's what I'm here
we'll
for.
follow that. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll be following that plan to RP2. So for now, let's focus on traversing to RP1, and
Okay.
once we're there, we'll move to RP2.
Yep. So this is what I want you to do on en route here is I want you to kind of take a look at your map occasionally while we're en route, and then try to think about what you want to do from Deep Sea King to Genos. Okay.
Oh, A firm, A firm,
Because I'm gonna be completely hands off on that one.
A firm.
All right. Let's get rolling then. I'll get my guys wedged off of you.
A firm.
Just so you guys are aware, we are call sign 3-1 Bravo.
Roger, 3-1 Bravo.
Also, Marquardt or Castle, which one of you wants to be my 2IC?
We should let Archer 3 get the most out of her training, so let Castle do it.
I do.
A firm. Castle it is. You are my 2IC.
You have in
Yep, copy that.
or Grenadier. You want to take point for now since we do not have an actual appointment.
Sure.
Okay.
Aye.
Alright, Bravo Charlie, get it moving.
Bravo, copy.
We are now moving. Bravo.
All right, we are outbound northwest. We're going to go from RP1 to RP2, hold at RP2, do brief recon, and then push in a point of interest, Deep Sea King, for patrol.
Copy that.
All right, we're gonna let Charlie step it off, and then we'll be following him behind in a wedge.
Roger.
We taking point or is it
Bravo, we'll be taking point. This is Charlie.
Charlie, this is Bravo. Good copy. Contact 237, 100 meters. Contact 237, 100 meters.
237 100 meters.
Charlie, engage that contact. Bravo, get moving.
Copy, Bravo moving. Bravo, combat disengage northwest.
Combat is engaging northwest.
All actual be advised that contact's down.
Copy, contact down. That's not me.
Alright, Charlie, go ahead and follow Bravo out.
Bravo, form wedge on bearing 310.
Roger 310. Get down for a walk so everybody can catch up.
Affirm.
You want to jog after that weapon's down?
Affirm.
Actually, this is Charlie. We are now traversing to RP1.
Council move up.
Charlie, actual, copy.
Since we're running heavy, we could do a flying V if y'all wanted.
Nah, we're gonna stick with wedge.
Roger.
Adjust bearing 300.
That's in bearing 300. Is everybody information?
Affirm, bring it up.
They're moving.
Bravo, taking it up to a jog.
Charlie, make sure you're confirming with Bravo when they talk to you.
Bravo, say again last.
Bravo is bringing it up to a jog. Bearing 300.
Affirm.
Alright, and then Charlie, later on, when we do start taking casualties or injuries, don't be afraid to reach out to Apollo. This is going to be Apollo 3-1. He will go ahead and make sure they
Adjust
they get
bearing
squared away.
285.
Roger, Justin bearing 285.
Also, Charlie, just so you're aware, when it's squad, just say Apollo.
Affirm.
Charlie, this is Bravo, adjusting bearing 285.
I thought the other team was supposed to be on
Charlie,
point.
copy that.
Yeah. Somebody's got to get the show rolling.
Kill.
This will at least allow him to be more of a maneuver element then. Get some practice with that.
Yeah,
Roger.
really what I wanted them to get a lot of practice with is just moving.
Alright, make sure you're watching your sectors. Rifleman front. Castle watching north. I'm watching south. Grenadier checking our rear.
Don't worry.
Yep, copy that.
I wish there was a dark mode for the fucking dagger. Double check spacing. Charlie, this is Bravo. Recommend you push 10 to 15 meters north over.
Castle, double tap 6.
This is Charlie. Copy that. Charlie has adjusted. Bravo, this is Charlie. We have adjusted our bearings.
Bravo, copy.
Robert, Charlie, go ahead and remind you guys to keep a full 360.
Actual, this is Charlie. Copy that.
Actual, Bravo, copy.
Controlled area.
Actual, this is Bravo. I stepped on you. Say again, over.
Just remind you guys that we need a full 360 now that we're in enemy controlled area.
No place is safe, especially our rear.
Contact bearing 140.
Actually, this is Charlie. Copy that. Charlie has rear.
We have contact bearing 140 running across the field, southwest northeast.
Bravo, this is Charlie. If you have good eyes on that, just contact engage.
Contact down.
Additional contact to the 9-4. They're running up at us. About 100 meters.
All right, get online, bearing 100.
101, 150. Just past that rock.
Charlie, go ahead and bound past Bravo and keep heading northwest.
Okay, firm.
Spread out, spread out, spread out.
Bravo, this is Charlie. We are now bounding.
Copy. Actual, this is Bravo. Ace report as follows. Green, yellow, green.
Roger. Have you eliminated that contact?
Possibility of a correction. We had a 3-man fire team. 3 men are currently down. Unknown if there's more.
Roger. Go ahead and catch up with Charlie. Charlie, go ahead and hold for a second and wait for Bravo to catch up.
A firm. Charlie is already set, waiting for Bravo.
Bravo, combat disengage west. Red, go first.
Bravo, when you get to Charlie's position,
Copy
Apollo
that,
can
moving.
take care of any injuries.
Bravo's combat disengaging west. Smoke out. All right, we're moving. Moving, moving, moving.
Set.
Moving.
So, Bravo, Charlie, just a reminder, we don't want to linger too much even if we're taking contact, so especially if it's just a small number of contacts, just keep peeling or bounding, whichever is more relevant for that situation.
Set.
Actually, this is Charlie. Copy that.
Roger,
Bravo, once
Doc's
you
gonna
set
be
up
up right
a good
now.
position, we will bound
Copy,
that
holding.
position.
Charlie, this is Bravo. Say again, over.
Once you're set up on a good position, stay there. We'll bound from your position. Okay.
We're set. Go ahead and
You're
bound.
not over there, Hall. I'm gonna need you to.
Negative, you're not bounding. You guys are going to go ahead and continue your patrol.
Bravo, was
Oh,
Anderson
copy
the
that.
only one hurt?
As far as I'm aware, yeah.
Okay.
Copy. Charlie, go ahead and go first. We'll form up after you pass us. All right,
Copy
wedge
that.
off of Rifleman after Charlie passes, following them in a left echelon.
Roger, left echelon.
Correction. Squad
Bravo,
echelon
this is
fire
Charlie.
team
We are
wedge.
now taking point.
We're rolling. Copy. Forming up.
What bearing you want me stepping off exactly?
Wait one. Charlie, this is Bravo. What's your bearing?
We are bearing. Hold on there. Bearing 295.
For now, bearing 290.
Roger, shifting 290.
Good copy, Charlie. Bravo's en route.
Copy that.
Charlie, this is Bravo. No need to wait for us. We're probably at a good spacing right about now.
A firm. Actually, this is Charlie. We are nearing RP1, 5 mics.
Castle gone down.
Charlie, actual copies. Go ahead once you get to RP1. One team's going to set security while the other team sets recon.
Actually, this is Charlie. Copy that.
Charlie, this is Bravo. We'll hold security. Go ahead and send a buddy team up as soon as we reach RP2. Over.
This is Charlie. Copy that.
Interrogative, did you mean RP1?
Negative. I don't really see a point to doing a recon at RP1 But if that's what we want to do, then we can do that.
Charlie, advise, do you want to do recon at RP1?
That needs tending.
I'm gonna need to be
Say
stitched
again,
up here
Charlie.
eventually.
Hold.
Copy.
Negative. You can go ahead and bypass RP1 and head straight to RP2. That's where you'll do your recon.
Are you able to hold off until RP2?
Yeah, if we can stop here, I can just bandage again.
Affirm. Formation hold.
Roger, holding.
Full 360. Charlie, this is Bravo. Stand by. We're just gonna stop real quick. Tactical pause and bandage up real quick.
A firm, you can take your time.
Copy.
Charlie, go ahead and shift to a walking pace, and then shift back once they're up.
Once we get to RP2, I'm gonna squeeze out a quick shit.
Copy.
So, what I just asked you earlier was a fucking lie?
Well, I was unaware of it. Guy behind me.
Actually, scratch
Left
that
side of
a little bit
formation.
right
Castle, Robertson, Doc's en route.
Copy that.
Charlie, Bravo, be advised, Doc found us, and he's going to be stitching us up real quick. It's going to take a minute or two here.
Charlie, this is Bravo, we copy.
I'm all good.
If it makes you feel better, Doc, I'm perfectly fine.
Nah, I don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah, I know.
Good to go.
That's so cool. Anderson, you back? That's a no. Hey, Doc, where you going? I can't hear you.
Bravo. Apollo, be advised, I'm going back to Charlie.
Bravo, copy. Anderson? Copy. Take us out. Bearing 268.
Roger, 268.
Bravo, go ahead and shift north until you reach that black line again so you can link up with Charlie's path.
Copy. We're just using micro-terrain currently. Adjust bearing 305.
Justin bearing 305. Castle, adjust your position a little bit to the left.
Yep, moving left.
There you go.
Adjust bearing 330.
Bearing 330.
Correction. Get on line bearing 30.
Get online, bearing 30.
3Ds?
Hold.
I'm currently to your northeast. Push forward.
Pushing.
Okay, hold. I'm to your right.
Set. Online, 30.
030.
030.
Bravo, actual.
Correcting.
Charlie just took contact northwest. They took care of it. If you cut direct north and meet us at the wood line, you should be able to link up with us by the time we reach RP2.
Bravo, Wilco. Bearing direct north, 000, roll it out, wedge.
You're rolling out of the wedge.
Maximum combat pace, please.
Roger that, weapon high.
Bravo, actual. I'll copy last.
Actual, this is Bravo, Wilco.
Once online, do you want me to adjust the bearing?
Affirm. Just follow the line and then find Bravo, or correction, Charlie, and then wedge off of them.
Roger, eyes on.
Copy.
Wedge left or right?
Let's go left.
That'd be easier. Alright. Shifting. Bearing 297.
Actually, this is Charlie. We are green. We are now traversing to RP2.
Actual Bravo, green.
Do you want us to push in this defilade? Just stay here because we're offset.
Yeah, let's push the defilade.
Defilade. Scooch a little bit to the right. Jets.
Bravo, this is Charlie. Since we got good distance from our 2 points, we'll be moving on a jogging level now.
We'll go.
Stage about scared the fuck out of me.
Yep. Marquardt, you keeping up?
Yeah, I'm keeping up.
Raj, let me know if you fall behind too much.
Adjusting bearing to break. 333.
Actually, this is Charlie.
Correction.
We are 100 meters out
356.
from RP2.
Charlie, this is Bravo. Recommend hold in the woodline.
Bravo, this is Charlie. Copy that.
Hold.
Left.
Hold.
You're holding.
On line 40.
Bravo, this is Charlie. We are in contact. Shout
Start bounding bearing 5-7.
Roger. Down bearing 57.
Moving. Contact east. 50 meters.
Bravo is bounding northeast.
I hear optional voices close.
Could be Bravo.
This is Charlie. We got the man down. Can you provide security to our east right now?
Affirm, Bravo's moving.
Follow
Shit,
able
I'll
to
launch
Charlie
northeast.
spots.
Alright, Marquardt, we're moving.
Follow drive.
Bound bearing 5-7.
Roger. Bounding bearing 57. Moving.
Apollo, this is Charlie.
I'm starting to wonder if Anderson knows his bearings or not.
What's that?
I said I'm starting to wonder if Anderson can properly read his bearings. Moving. 5-7, Marquardt.
Bravo, you got our southeast to southwest.
Wait over. Set. Alright, get a 360 up on the eastern side of Bravo. Red team, I want you watching northeast. Gold team, southeast.
Bravo,
Northeast, copy that.
this is Charlie.
Roger,
If you
watching
can send
northeast.
a buddy team to do a reconnaissance now, that would give us much more time.
Guess it's close.
Bravo, standby.
We don't have this,
Bravo's currently holding eastern security for you guys. I'll send a buddy team up to Epsilon now. Red team, actual.
Affirm.
Go for red.
Red team, I need you to push to OP Epsilon and perform recon of point of interest Deep Sea King. How copy?
We are now set up to RP.
Roger. Pushing to Epsilon.
We have taken
Bye, as
partial
I
position
review my
and
map.
taking care of it.
Say again.
Stand by as I review my map.
Copy.
Early. Actual copies
It
last.
looks to be to the
Bravo, you
northeast.
said you're sending out the
Start
recon.
Copy.
Moving with
Charlie, this is Bravo. I'm pushing a team up to OP Epsilon now. Yeah, Marquardt, let's fall back a bit.
you. Actual copies your last Bravo.
Copy, Bravo out. Contact bearing 9 or 2. Contact bearing 9 or 2, two-man team, 100 meters.
Charlie, copy. We got that.
Contact down.
Contact down. Mark Wart, combat disengage west. Let's get a little bit closer to friendlies. Go, I'll cover.
To the OP still.
Copy.
Affirm.
Done.
Moving. Alright, let's hold here.
Actual, this is Charlie. Do you want us
Check
to
the
be
other side
staying
of
on
the definitely.
RP2
See
point?
him call it up.
Sorry,
or
RP2
engage, depending.
while Bravo team is doing
Copy
the
that.
reconnaissance?
Met TC. Contact north.
Negative.
Yep, got it.
Charlie, go ahead and start getting your fire team moving.
Mark Wart, moving to them.
Northwest towards the Deep Sea King point of interest. Recon will be watching to your north and northeast. Bravo, go ahead and link up both your buddy teams on OP Epsilon and provide overwatch.
Bravo, moving, currently in contact to the
down.
northeast, unknown distance.
Managing. Cover me.
Contact is currently down. Apollo, if you can push to Bravo currently. I have a man wounded.
Actual, this is Charlie. We copy last.
Anderson.
Set.
Where you at?
We are on OP Epsilon at this time. We have taken rounds, but we have destroyed enemy contact.
Copy, I'm having Apollo get en route.
Roger, Tango Mike.
Anderson, there you are.
Right here. You're far right of castle.
Alright, Mark Wart, I want you holding rear security
Copy.
to the south.
Bravo, this is Charlie. We are now pushing to RP3, which is marked on the map.
Bravo, no tally, RP3.
Hi, Bravo.
Hi, Apollo.
Who's hurt?
Red team to my right.
Castle.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll be
Castle
marking
or
it again
Anderson,
on
one of the two.
website then.
Castle, are you injured? Let me see.
Say again, Charlie.
Anderson took the round.
Anderson, why the fuck you keep getting shot?
I said I'll be marking it again on the map using side chat so you can see it as well.
Copy, Tango Mike. Alright, Castle, I want you scoping out point of interest Deep Sea King from here and covering Charlie as they approach.
Yep, copy that.
Take point, castle. Those land nav skills. Archer 3 Scott.
Ah, soup.
What?
My soup's finally cold enough for me to drink.
Oh.
It's been blistering hot for the last hour and a half. That's not a joke either.
Bravo, if you got nothing to the north and northeast, go ahead and just start shifting
Oh,
west, and then you'll link up with Charlie at Deep Sea King.
Hey, Robertson.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to fix your 360 security, or do you want me to?
Why, what's wrong with it?
There's no one looking east. Anderson and Castle are right next to each other.
Bravo, copy.
Marquardt is 10 feet from you. And there's a dip right here that you could use that would be better micro-terrain than what you
Bravo,
Actually,
move
this is
along the
Charlie.
yellow
We are
line,
now
bearing
pushing
320. Fire team wedge.
Charlie, actual, copy your last.
Marquardt.
Yeah.
We're moving. Fire team wedge. Castle, adjust to the right side of the wedge.
Yep, copy that.
Guns up.
That and IR laser is at the coast.
Coast.
Roger. Just looks a little bit.
Actual Apollo.
Contacts west.
Send it for actual.
Interrogative, are we fighting a near peer or pure force?
Negative. Most of the trained personnel are going to be at the enemy encampment that we're looking for. Everybody else that's out of the encampment is mostly untrained conscripts.
Mark, are you keeping up?
Interrogator says they don't have nods.
Negative. They should not.
Yeah, I'm just beyond.
Copy. Hold at this ridgeline, get online.
Charlie, get Deep Sea King secure so that Bravo can push to your pause and then down past you to the north.
Bravo is currently holding outside Deep Sea King to the southeast, and we are providing support.
Roger, Bravo. Charlie, go ahead and get your buddy teams moving north. Once you guys finish
Shots,
Deep
Guys
Sea
behind us.
King,
Shots,
these,
5-8.
Small huts.
Actual, be advised, Bravo is taking fire from the northeast, 100 meters. Actual, how copy last? Over.
Copy your last. Contact northeast. How close?
100 meters.
HE, question mark?
Send it.
Bravo, this is Charlie. We are now trying to secure.
Hey, Apollo, it's my turn. Alright, hold fire on that, HE.
Copy.
Alright, get 360 up. Robertson's holding south.
Watching northwest.
Robertson south.
East.
Marquardt west.
Copy. Going west.
Bravo, are you clear on the northeast?
Bravo's clear.
Roger. Everyone go ahead and link up on Charlie's current pause. Charlie, go ahead and hold pause and
Alright,
set
we're
up
moving to the
360.
coast and then pushing north to Charlie.
Roger, pushing
Actually,
the
this is
coast.
Charlie. Copy that.
Scratch that. Adjust bearing 320.
Moving 320.
Marquardt, switch with me. Bravo, moving.
Charlie and Bravo FTLs, when you guys get here, go ahead and come meet me on the southwest low wall of Charlie's position, and we'll go ahead and come up with the game plan for the next POI and the one following that.
Bravo, copy.
Charlie copies.
Charlie, Apollo.
Pushing
Apollo,
left
go.
friendly so you guys have room.
Interrogator, do you have any casualties or
Copy.
walking wounded from that contact?
Alright, hold and pull security.
Hold on
Roger,
that.
holding pulling security to the northwest. Be up on this ridge line, southern
Both
back site.
teams, go ahead and send up ACE report while you're at it.
Bravo, green, yellow, green.
Apollo, this is Charlie.
Send it for Apollo.
Charlie team is green, green, green.
There is...
Roger.
Actual, this is
Any
Charlie.
forces known to have any
Charlie
kind of
is
naval
green
vessels?
as well.
Not currently. Well, I found a fire team leader.
Roger, Charlie.
Have contact
FTLs, go ahead and come meet me on the
5 or
southwest
353.
low
That
wall
friendly.
from Charlie.
This one.
Yep.
Careful,
Right.
you'll poke my eye out.
Go ahead and let me know what you guys are planning to do for Genos, or if you want to go straight for
Not looking for
Tornado,
friendly.
whichever you think's a little bit more manageable.
Does he have a weapon?
Charlie, if you see contacts engaging.
Yep, keep holding that security. You guys need to come up with that plan quick.
Back out.
The longer we sit here, the longer the enemy has to get on top of us.
Visual Apollo, be advised, we have one contact north, 100 meters, contact down.
Robertson.
Done.
Make sure you're good.
Affirm. Currently in a meeting with leadership.
Roger.
Hi, are you
Why don't we
talking?
get ace report? Oh shit.
No,
Stand
I'm
by.
trying to
North.
draw a line now to the map so I can explain how we're going to engage GNAS.
Contact north.
Alright,
Visual
Sir
Apollo, be
Robertson,
advised, we have a
Yep.
fire team engaging us to our north.
go ahead
200
and
meters
come up
out,
with a plan
bearing
for
352.
Genos. and then Pahe will come up with the one for Tornado.
Well, actually, I've already made plans right now.
You did.
Alright.
I'll swap. I'll swap.
Okay, so
Okay.
yeah, for the on the map right now, from our position, we'll be using the microterrain to traverse to RP1, and then from RP1, which is on the valley here, on the forest, we'll be moving just a bit to the north side,
Actual Apollo, be advised, that
and
fire
then
team is
taking
down.
west, going up to POI Genos. Are you okay with that?
Roger, Apollo.
This is green, green, green.
I'm on whisper. Oh. Sergeant, were you able to get that or no?
What's that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to explain the plan that I have.
Yeah, I'm tracking.
Alright, get it moving.
Affirm?
Charlie, you're on
Okay.
point.
Affirm. Actually, this is Charlie. We have made up a plan and we're now moving to.
I'm right next to you. You don't need to be on the radio.
Oh,
Call
okay.
me.
Alright. Okay,
Moving.
Charlie. Charlie, we will now be moving to RP1. A new RP1 will be taking part.
You guys are gonna have a lot of fun with Tornado.
Yep.
I am gonna brighten it up a little bit here.
Yeah, I was just about to do that as well. Just do a time acceleration. You know how to do that?
Okay.
I got it. One sec.
Yeah, you get that.
Yep. It's just under environment.
Oh, I'll take point. I'll be taking point. Actual, this is Charlie. We have lost one man due to connection issues, but we are still moving. We're 3 men strong.
Roger,
Alright,
Charlie. If he rejoins, let me know and I'll TP him over here.
Actual, this is Charlie. Copy last.
Alright. Bravo on wedge. Bearing 355.
Actual, this is Charlie.
Roger, on wedge,
We're
355.
doing a pause right now. We're having
Castle, I want you left side. Yep.
communication issues.
Yep, copy that.
Walk for a minute so everybody can get in position.
We're ready. Bring it up.
Moving.
Actual, disregard last. We are now moving. This is Charlie.
Charlie, be advised. Bravo has overtaken you.
Bravo, this is Charlie. Copy last.
Guns down. Run.
Bravo, this is Charlie.
Your weapons
We
down.
are 10 to 15
Anderson, you tracking line?
away from you, just to your south.
Roger,
side.
adjusting to.
Copy, I'm tracking.
319.
Copy. Bravo, adjust bearing 319er.
A-firm tracking.
God damn, I don't know how he's so fucking fast with that moss.
Actual, this is Charlie. Debris has now connected.
We're supposed to be in
Bravo.
column. We got
Correction,
the
Charlie, this is Bravo. Second over. I'm getting that sorted.
Oh, Bravo, I
Roger.
was actually sending the message to Actual.
Copy, be advised. I'd recommend diverting left or right of our formation.
Bravo, this is Charlie. Copy last. Be on your left side then.
Bravo, copy. They'll be diverting left.
Roger that. Shifting to bearings. 355.
Bravo, adjusting bearing 355.
Recommend we stay in this death lane as best we can
Bravo,
as we
this is
move.
Charlie. Copy that.
Copy. Go ahead, switch to file.
Roger, swapping to a file. Warning, low stamina.
Copy.
Just in the bearing 20.
Copy. Adjusting bearing 20.
Contact
Online.
north.
5-9.
Go on.
Contact 359er, 200 meters.
Get him.
Copy that.
Cannot tell.
Alright, red team, go ahead, start bounding forward. Gold team, cover.
I'll
Eyes
stand
on
by.
022. That rock wall.
Looks like we have contacts in the buildings here to our bearing 5. I'm gonna start bounding my team towards them. Red team, move.
Your red moving up.
Bravo,
cover
this is
signal.
Charlie. Copy that.
Charlie, if you can, before Bravo reaches those buildings, get some
Contact
M32
bearing
HEDP around those buildings.
Contact 013.
Actual.
Red team, hold. Gold team, moving.
Contact down.
Roger, holding, cover, easy move.
And Corporal Paddish
Advise
will
contact
be
bearing
going
6
AFK
under the
for,
lamplight.
for a few minutes.
Copy.
Got his ass.
Gold team set.
Oh.
Roger, bandaging for a moment.
Copy, holding.
Covered.
Man, should neither of y'all get shot?
Oh, damn, y'all are fucking lickety split with that accuracy.
Bravo, this is Charlie.
2-1,
You're
the DMR
currently
squad.
strong right now, but we'll be pushing to your position.
Alright, you're good, Anderson.
Dude, you should see my corpsman
We're at him.
when I let him off the hook. If you think that's impressive. I'm proud of my corpsman. He kills shit.
Castle, you hurt?
Nah, I just
Actual,
checking
this
he's
is
good.
Charlie.
Actually,
Cover
pull
right
behind
now.
me. Or else.
Oh,
Charlie
who the
copies
fuck is
last.
talking?
Yeah.
Bravo is entering the town. Correction, village. Anderson, get set up at the first set of buildings and hold there.
Roger, contact north.
We're moving. Crossing.
Bravo, this is Charlie.
Divert 1-2.
Contact the building right ahead of us.
Southwest
Copy.
side.
Soft clear him.
Dean Anderson.
I'm hopping over.
Got his ass.
Copy.
Beside you.
Right. Prepping frag. Frag out. Frag out. Marquardt's down.
Anderson's down.
Apollo.
Yeah.
Be advised, Bravo is 2 times correction casualties.
Move, open the door.
Roger, Charlie, go ahead and get into
Where?
those buildings, enter on the west side, and go ahead and clear through north.
Bring him in here, Roberts.
Yep, stand by.
Charlie, hard copy my last.
Pull Anderson into the small 1-story building on the southeast side.
Yep, copy that.
Charlie, hard copy my last.
Actual, this is Charlie. Who I see is stepping up.
Bandaging his arm.
Roger.
Oh, Pahe's got connection issues.
Drop him right here.
Shot northwest.
Oh no, he got down.
Pull security out of that window, Castle.
Yep, got it.
You need help, Doc?
They're both not bleeding. Hold on.
No heart rate on
No,
Marquardt. Starting
Anderson's got a
CPR.
heart rate. Stitch him real quick. He should be up fairly quickly.
Charlie, if you got anybody not working on a casualty, go ahead and clear through north and northeast.
Actual, did you copy my last?
I copied your last that you're stepping up, but I need you to take any able-bodied people who are not working on casualties.
Heart rate 101.
North, northeast.
Roger.
Doc, are you going to be good here? Actual's right across the road.
Yep.
Copy.
Just gonna
Actual.
go behind you.
Actual. Can you get into this building and cover my dock? Or our dock? Castle with me.
Yep, moving with you.
We're going to push to Charlie and see what we can do to help him.
I'm up, I'm up.
Cool.
Alright, we're rolling. Charlie, this is Bravo. I'm pushing the team to your location to assist. Oh, hi.
We're good, we're good. Focus on the buildings, focus on the buildings.
Alright, already cleared. Already cleared.
Okay, all of them?
We did not
Yeah.
kill all of them.
Well, this side of the road. This side of the road.
We did take contact out of that building.
We took contact north and east. So if you can, push your team to the northeast and get set up watching north. I'll get my team watching east.
Go.
We're watching east.
Charlie Apollo, be advised of established CCP Orion.
Roger, be advised on the far side of the hill, roughly click away to the 5-7. I see a fire team size movement element moving up on the hill.
Actually, this is Charlie 1IC stepping up from it.
Bearing 5-7.
Roger. You see him?
I see him, yeah. Looks like they might be in that compound.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bravo, this is Charlie. We're now moving to the northeast side of the village.
Nah, I'm fucked up, but let's keep going.
Bet. Charlie, Bravo, taking over.
We are now on the northeast side of the village. We're securing the other buildings that is on this side.
Copy, Bravo's gonna be pushing past. Alright, Bravo, fire team Wedge moving northeast. We're passing Charlie and continuing on.
Roger, rifles up.
Okay. Copy, yeah.
Actual Apollo, be advised, all casualties.
Castle, take right side.
Yep, moving right.
Actual copies last. Go ahead and stick with.
Scan intersectors. This is the most likely avenue of approach based on their previous movement.
Anderson, I want us pushing that 2-story.
Kill.
Both of these rock walls get online.
We have secured the northeast side building.
Single story.
Hey,
Sorry, go ahead and keep moving north by northeast, following.
Anderson, get online.
Roger, getting
Actually,
online.
this is Charlie. Copy last.
Moving to the nearest cover.
Copy.
Set.
Bravo, this is Charlie. We are now moving to your position.
Bravo, copy. Castle, get online with Anderson facing the 1-story building here.
Yep, copy that.
Copy. As soon as he's set, push.
That.
Actual Bravo, we're going to be clearing this 1-story building, and then we'll be letting Charlie overtake us in the meantime, and then we'll push behind them.
Actual copies last. Charlie, once you get up to this building, you're going to shift northwest and head for the top of that hill.
Second.
Actual Charlie.
Take down the whisper, talk on radio.
Copy. Entering building.
Reaching left. Moving.
Opposite room clear.
First room clear.
Friendly, friendly, friendly.
Bravo, this is Charlie. We are now pushing fast from your position.
Building clear.
Coming out, coming out.
Copy. Building is clear.
Copy that, Bravo.
Whenever you're ready.
Alright, fire team Wedge, moving, bearing, break.
Actual, this is Charlie. We are now moving
What's real altitude?
near the hill.
Oh,
Hey,
Castle,
firm.
you can take
Near
your
our
mods off
building.
by now, by the way. It's daytime.
I'll be taking left. I'm taking left.
Got the
Actual
right.
copies last, Charlie.
Roger, keep bearing 351. Squiggle up the hill if you have to.
Spacing, spacing, spacing.
Facing, keep your silhouette low if you got it. On top of the hill.
What is up with this blue fucking line?
Charlie, this is actual. I got movement at the top of the hill, 317. You got one lone
Movement
infantry up there.
317.
Movement 317.
Alright, fire team hold.
This is Charlie. Copy that. I got eyes on that.
Hold 360.
Yeah, what is this bug?
Okay, I'm not the only one.
Okay, I wasn't
Bravo,
sure.
Go ahead and move past
Okay.
Charlie, move
Thought it was
left. You're going to move
Got
along
eyes
the
on at
spine
least
of
two
that hill.
personnel to the
Charlie's going to move
314
directly
on the
towards
top
that
of that
known
hill.
contact.
Oh, there it goes.
Did I fix it?
Yes.
Thank God.
Hey, I've
once
got
you're
a
set up, we're
contact
gonna
out in the open, 174, 300 meters. Gonna be on the prone on the MSR south.
Mark Wart. Contact on the MSR behind us to the south. Bravo is engaging.
Engage to the top of the hill.
Bearing
And
173,
once you've dealt with it,
pushing
or
towards
if
us,
it takes too long,
probably about
get
300
moving,
meters out.
Start bounding, repealing.
Bravo, Wilco.
Roger,
You
I'm
guys-
watching the
oh,
contact
oh,
to our
there you go.
314.
God.
Actual, this is Charlie. We're now
Contact's
moving to
down.
the
Alerted, I'm engaging.
position of the known
Copy.
contact. And
Marquardt, see if you
Bravo,
can't get
copy
some
that.
40s on that. Where are they at? Where are they at?
Where at?
314, it's about 400 meters out.
Charlie, you're moving directly northwest towards that known contact. Let Bravo move along the spine.
Okay, don't 40 it. We have
Actual,
friendlies
say
pushing
again,
that.
over.
Yeah.
Alright. Bravo, we're pushing 333. We're going to try to snake around.
Alright, disregard.
In a
Charlie's
pincer.
gonna move along the spine. Bravo, move directly towards that known contact 317 from your last position.
Bravo, Wilco.
All moving.
Charlie will go.
Spacing. Marquardt, back it off a bit. Yep. You're good.
Bravo, status.
All green.
Actually, this is Charlie. We are all green. We are now pushing to POI Genos.
Just bearing 300.
Guessing bearing 300.
We have friendlies
Actually,
bearing
this is
300.
Charlie, we are receiving contact on POI.
Just bearing 325.
Copy, what direction?
Just bearing
We
325.
engage them directly northwest. Continue their. We are checking if they're Russians, because they're wearing Russian armor.
Online. Online facing north.
Bravo, this is Charlie.
Bravo.
Sit rep on your position.
About
Set.
20 meters to your east.
Affirm.
Alright, start bounding bearing 350. Red team, go.
Roger, moving.
Red team
Around
moving.
your left.
Bravo is currently bounding north.
This is Charlie, copy last.
That's a long I'm up. They see me, I'm down.
Set.
Moving.
Actually, this is Charlie. We are on the top point of POI Genos. We are securing it now.
Roger, Charlie, you're
Bound
providing
past, bound
overwatch
past.
for Bravo while they're bounding down the hill. Once they're at the bottom, you guys are gonna go ahead and push down to them.
Actually, this is Charlie, copy last.
This tree. Set.
They're moving.
Actual, Bravo.
Stand up for actual.
We're currently bounding towards RP2 currently. Just so you're aware.
Roger, Bravo. Charlie, go ahead and start bounding as well. There's a lot of open
Moving.
and skylined area, so go ahead and just try and get across it as fast as possible.
Contact report.
Actually, this is Charlie. We are still receiving contact.
No eyes on, sounds
POI
like it's
Genos.
direct north, so we're pushing the right way.
Roger, go ahead and break contact,
Can I
start
cover you from
bounding
the position,
north,
moving a
Set.
little bit?
away from that contact.
Set. Bravo has audible contact north, unknown distance, assuming 300.
Actually, this is Charlie, copy last.
That was an actual, though.
He issued an order before you sent it over the radio.
Oh.
About combat disengaging.
Mm-hmm. See anything, Marquardt?
I don't see anything.
Yep, red team set. So.
Alright.
Gold moving.
Actually, this is Charlie. We are now bounding to the position of Bravo team.
You might as well just have them move in formation.
Doesn't look like you're bounding. Just keep moving.
Roger that, moving up online.
Maintain your sectors and get
Yep.
caught up with Bravo so that you guys can start moving with them.
Guns up, guns up.
Actually, this is Charlie. Copy last.
I'm gonna zigzag on the hill so you don't get stuck.
Double check spacing. Anderson, you're pushing a little far ahead.
Roger. Staying in my lane.
Oh, there you go. We're also trying to buy time for the other team to catch up as well.
Roger that. No eyes on context. Probably.
Yep.
Bravo, this is Charlie. We are currently at least 20 to 30 meters from your position, bearing 250.
Copy. 250. Charlie, Bravo, a break.
Yeah, I think he meant 180, but alright.
Hey, cross
Try to look at your blue 4 once. It looks like you're more to my 180. Just be aware of that.
Bravo, say again last over.
Charlie, this is Bravo. Be advised, you're to my 180, not my 250.
Oh, affirm.
Ready for the big suck?
Harder, Daddy.
Hang back.
Yeah, it's finally not me. Ha
Robinson, are you the fire team leader?
Yeah,
Why the fuck are you online with your guys?
because it's a line.
Is it online? Have you taken contact? Why are you pushing online?
Well, mainly so
Bravo, go ahead and
We
shift
were.
northeast.
did not find the source.
adjust bearing east.
Roger, Justin Berry East.
Alright, let's get a wedge going.
Roger, getting a wedge going. Warning, stamina low.
Robertson's on right.
Bravo, go ahead and hold at the first windmill. Charlie will catch up, and you guys are going to start moving
Push out
parallel with
90.
each other, moving east along this ridge line. Last POI is directly east of our pass.
Copy. Suggestion over.
Send it.
I'm just gonna keep moving. They can adjust on the fly.
Roger, Charlie, go ahead and adjust so you're north of Bravo's position. You're going to be moving east with them.
Yeah, go around on the
Roger,
northern
Charlie,
side.
copy last. We are actually moving
Going
to
around
the right
on the
side
northern
of
side,
Bravo
pushing a
now.
little bit to the left, gents.
Negative, move to the left side, north side.
Affirm. Actually, this is Charlie. We are now shifting to the north side.
Alright, bring it down to a low ready. I'm fat and can't catch up.
Kill.
My fucking ass is too thick for this.
Charlie, recommend that you guys go gun up jog so that you can catch up with Bravo.
Actually,
Hey
this
man,
is
don't
Charlie,
blame me
copy
for my
that.
life choices.
All teams will hold at RP3 and go ahead and recon the next area ahead. Looks like to be a very low area, followed with ASR coming down southeast.
Bravo, copy.
Almost said audible Vic to the south, but it's a turbine, so we're fine.
Mood.
Gents, push a little bit to the left. Not comfortable with this hilltop at all.
I feel that. Get low now. Drop. Actual hold. Be advised, I'm spotting a possible enemy medical tent on the southeastern side of this radio tower. Whisper.
Roger, Bravo. Go ahead and hold. Wait for Charlie to get online with you, and then we can go ahead and clear that out.
Alright, I want you guys online. Bearing 125, get online with me.
Actual, this is Charlie. Copy that flash as well.
My plan of attack for this is to go around the southern side of this fence while Charlie goes around on the northern side, and then we'll pincer the medical tent.
Or that tent. Charlie will go ahead and secure the northeast side.
Anything like that?
Nothing that I can see so far.
Roger.
Bravo copies, we're moving at a crawl. Moving.
Charlie copies. We are now securing northeast side.
Hope you guys got wire cutters.
What are those? Enemy inside.
Checkpoint straight ahead.
2 contacts inside, currently down, unknown if more. Breaching now. Mag.
Robertson.
Roger, Bravo.
Yep.
Charlie, maintain security to the east while they're securing.
Checkpoint southeast, copy.
Actually,
Check.
Charlie, copy that.
Checkpoint southeast, 140.
One set.
Look southeast, there's a checkpoint that Bravo's calling
Get your
out.
right.
Marquardt,
Yeah.
Here,
Charlie,
body
copy
bags,
that.
body bags.
stand by to let that 40 rip.
Room is
Give me a
clear.
range.
Two coming out.
Actually, checkpoint ain't manned.
Actually, this is Charlie. We got eyes on that
I could
checkpoint.
have sworn I saw guys over there.
We have an also enemy base bearing 122 in the defilade between the 2 hills.
Roger, that's our OBJ.
519.
Prep
Let's
a
spread-
hasty
let's
attack
spread out.
on
I'm
that
not liking
OBJ. Get that M32 ready.
519.
To rip into there.
Hey, Anderson,
What's up?
come here.
Moving.
Bearing 122, range of 519er, prep rocket.
Go ahead
And
and mark it on
actually,
the map.
this is Charlie. From our reconnaissance, that checkpoint is abandoned.
Hey, from there's an enemy base to the north of that checkpoint. That is our OBJ.
Anyway, we can get a little.
Looks
bit
like we
closer.
also have another checkpoint on the southeast.
On the hill by on the windmills. to your
Find
east.
a group
Yeah,
of
right.
enemy
Right.
soldiers and launch that rocket at them.
Oh wait.
Roger. They're currently trying to bound up on us, so we should probably start
Actual,
engaging. I
this is Charlie.
don't
We
think
got
I have
eyes on that
an
base
HE.
right now.
I only have HE.
Alright, get your M32
It'll work.
ready.
Hit 'em.
Go ahead and
Roger.
start peppering that.
Am I
Bravo.
backflash clear?
Get it.
Roger,
Get
backflash
that
clear.
Moz round out.
Hit 'em.
Roger.
And then push on the OBJ.
Fire, fire, fire. Copy. Good effect. It's that surprise that we needed. Let's start pushing to the checkpoint.
Watch.
Red team bound to the checkpoint. Let that 40 rip, Marquardt.
Where at? I can only get a max range of like
Moving
300.
on the right.
Oh, god damn it. Yeah, let's get closer then. Alright, as a team, move. Bravo is pushing up to the checkpoint to get better coverage.
Contact 105.
105.
105. Get online. He's getting prone.
Peel right. Robertson moving. Set. Peel right, peel right.
Feeling right.
I want to see you guys standing out on the middle of the road.
Bravo, this is Charlie. We are
Say
now
again,
currently
Tej.
Sending 40 Mike on that
I just had
base,
3 guys standing out in the middle of the
one-
road.
Yeah, we were engaging targets, dude.
From our
Casualty
position.
on my right.
Moving.
Moving.
Gotta give me time to get that peel going, my guy. Last man.
Roger, last man.
Alright.
No, we're shooting 40 Mike now.
Alright, get that 40 in that tower. I want everybody else on security. Castle, I want you watching southeast,
Charlie, what's the
Anderson,
status on your
northeast.
Copy that southeast.
Actual, Charlie, we are currently engaging the HQ with HEDP right now.
Roger. Once you've expended most of your HEDP, go ahead and link up with Bravo and get ready for a push on the OBJ.
Can I have a correction to that?
Actually, this is Charlie. Copy that.
Is that range in
Disregard here.
Hit it for 3.
Hey, Robertson.
300?
Got eyes on 2 enemy combatants.
Yeah.
116
Hey,
in the
we've
tower.
got contacts
If you
on top of
still
that
have
tower.
good visual of the OBJ,
Copy.
go ahead and provide support and rifle fire while Bravo gets closer.
Range is 603.
Hey, firm. Actually, we got good eyes from our position. We are now currently engaging contacts.
Hey, Tej.
Yep.
Make a correction to that. We'll hold here and support their advance.
You guys got better visual over here?
Yeah, I can put somebody with a fucking decent sight and shot up in the tower, and we're peppering them with 40 now.
Alright, Charlie, go ahead and start buddy bounding southeast to east towards the base.
Anderson, we have contacts in that tower bearing 110.
Actually, this is
I
Charlie.
just called it up. Recommend we get the other team to hit him with the DMR. We're at range.
Copy. Charlie, Bravo.
Roger, I see 2 individuals.
Charlie, Bravo squad, over. Somebody give me a range for that tower.
Send it.
Rangefinders.
603.
Hey, go ahead and get your DMR on the, looking at the tower.
I can hit that.
Beyond the base, there's 2 individuals over there that are giving Bravo contact.
Fuck is my...
Actual interrogative. You mean that the tower?
Yeah, guys in the southwest, underneath the windmills. Yes, the large tower that's on the far ridge line past the base. Southeast.
Hey,
Copy.
firm, got eyes.
Continue your bounding though.
I got eyes on engaging.
Actually, this is Charlie. Disregard.
Oh, night vision. .422, 422. Good kill, good kill. Bravo's currently engaging enemies bearing 143 under the windmills. 2 contacts down. Mac.
Roger, Bravo.
Charlie, we are now setting up our DMR to a effective range so we can take out the tower.
What's that?
I want to push that compound. I want to see what I did.
We will in a minute. We're trying to get the other team actually pushing him maneuvering.
Alright, Robertson, any news on the DMR and the other team hitting those guys in the tower? We're still up.
They're working on it. They're also mid-assault right now, so it's pretty unlikely that they're gonna be doing anything.
How's that bound going?
We have expended all of our 40 mine rounds.
No, they're pushing the
Roger,
main
get
compound.
moving towards the base. Bravo is still covering.
Take a rocket in that bitch.
Hit it.
Copy last. We are currently moving now.
Very, very top. Range is 586. Gonna have to pop him in the head.
Actual, Bravo.
Time for actual.
Those 2 guys in the tower are about to not be a problem anymore.
No reference on shot.
Roger.
Oh, this is Charlie.
Send it.
Just
Impact.
on the northeast side of the HQ, there is a camo netting.
Hit it again!
Not sure if it's if there's enemy contacts there.
Nah, just bring the whole fucking tower down.
Push there first and clear it out.
Damn.
It's around for you.
A firm
Where are
is
you?
now clearing it out.
I'm trying to go on the right.
Bravo, actual.
Okay.
Halfway.
Send for Bravo.
Lower than what you would think you need to do.
Whoever's clearing out that camera netting, looks like a possible mortar pit northwest of the main base. Can you get a position to start making a movement towards the main base? Charlie will support from the camera netting.
Hit him at least once. 'Cause
Bravo copies. We'll be Oscar Mike in 2 minutes here.
Roger.
All right, we are going to be pushing the main compound as Charlie's dealing with the mortar pit.
Apollo.
Do that.
Hey, send it for Apollo.
All right, push bearing 100. Online.
Last call sign, say again for Apollo.
Let's rock it out with your
Charlie.
cock out.
Holy
Get your
shit.
fucking rifles up.
Apollo, this is Charlie.
Let's go.
Send it.
Are you able to move from Charlie's position? We need medical attention right now.
Roger, I'm en route.
Bravo, this is Charlie.
Send.
Set rep on movement to the HQ.
Currently pushing. We're about halfway there.
A firm. Be advised there are enemy contacts on the HQ where there is a big radar dish.
Copy.
For the numbers, there are we do not have an idea, but I see that fucking guy on my right is dead when you pass him.
Copy.
Doesn't mean double tap him, but see if you can walk through him.
I got him.
Speaking, that's a war crime.
Alpha, or
They're dead.
discard. Bravo,
They're dead-ish.
Charlie, be advised, 3 Romeo is reporting that...
I walked
Garrison
through
has
one and above
activated
and
started
on the
towards
other.
Our position. Go ahead and get to the base, clear out pussy so we can disengage and fall back to our patrol base.
Actual second over.
Ceasefire, 3 Romeo has spotted that garrison and it's become activated and moving towards us. We need to clear out the space quickly so that we can disengage and fall back to our patrol base.
Copy. Be advised. We had a little bit of blue on blue there.
Bravo.
All right, clear it quick.
Moving.
Roger.
Castle, you up?
Discuss that in the debrief, Bravo.
I'm up. I was bandaging.
Copy. Passing you.
Apollo, this is Charlie.
Send it for Apollo.
All right. Checking inside. Bottom floor tower clear. Checking last tent.
Hey, firm, I am en route. You did not give me my position, so I had
Tent's
to find
clear.
Apollo, this is Charlie. Sorry about that.
He's dead.
There was a guy in here.
All right, we're pushing the radio tower.
I'm bleeding
Roger,
pretty
pushing
bad.
the radio tower.
Copy. What's your location? Marquardt, Anderson, push the tower.
Moving now.
I got you, buddy.
Alright, I got us covered.
Charlie, Bravo. Actual, Bravo.
Bravo, this is Charlie.
Charlie, this is Bravo. Be advised, I have men moving to the radio tower.
Yeah, we got eyes on them. We're actually at.
All right, let's roll.
Yep, right behind you.
They're moving from your right side of the compound.
Watch the
Moving
right
from
side of the compound.
Side of the compound.
Yep, copy that.
Copy, Bravo. Or correction, Charlie. Anderson, Ace.
Roger, I'm up.
You see me? I'm down.
Actual, this is Charlie.
Actual, this is Bravo.
Go ahead, Charlie.
Hopping in.
ETA on the quick reaction force from the garrison.
ETA, as given by 3 Romeo, is approximately 2 minutes for the
Clear.
vehicle-borne QRF, 10 minutes for the walking.
Clear.
A firm.
Charlie, get moving to that radar camp and clear it out. Bravo, have you secured the western one?
Bravo has secured both camps.
Both camps are clear.
Roger. Bravo, go ahead
Stand by. Did y'all
and
check
start
those?
falling back to the hilltop to your west. We're going to retrace our route back to the patrol base.
Contact 108. Copy.
Contact 108.
Single man, could be more. Oh, Prep and frag. Frag out.
Still alive.
No, he ain't. Charlie, this is Bravo. Be advised you have contacts to your east.
Bravo, this is Charlie. Copy that. We're now engaged.
Contacts 5-1.
Contact is still up on the tower to the 114. Looks like he's trying to come down right now.
Engage him.
Bravo, what's the status on your movement?
But he's still moving down. No vision
Stand
on
by.
him.
We're taking on that sniper from the tower, and then we'll be combat disengaging.
The guy down there, he popped white smoke as he died.
Good.
Roger.
Bravo, we're combat disengaging northwest.
Roger.
Copy that.
Charlie should be able to cover us. We're just going to head straight out. Get a wedge going after we exit the compound. Yeah. We're going to push bearing 290. Go in between the compounds. Combat disengage. Marquardt moving. Marquardt, we're leaving you. 290 west. There you go, bud. Alright, adjust that bearing about 315. Correction, 310.
Bravo, advise when you're back at that checkpoint or hilltop. Charlie will bound past you.
Not the most textbook, but I'm getting it done.
Copy. Alright. Adjust bearing 300.
Charlie, we're not seeing. We got no eyes on the
300.
contacts on the northeast side.
Hold. Covering Charlie. Pull 360. Anderson, I want you covering northwest. I'm covering southwest. Castle, northeast. Marquardt, southeast. Charlie, Bravo, set.
Roger, eyes on northwest.
Eyes on northeast.
Bravo, this is Charlie. Copy that. We're now bounding.
This is red on rounds. We got smoke popped on us.
Say again, you're right on rounds.
Copy.
Stand by, I'm gonna come to you.
All teams, speed is P now. We need to outrun that QRF. We will have to take out any vehicles because they will outpace us. So, priority targets are vehicles.
Alright, there's 4.
Actually, this is Charlie. Copy that.
Roger.
Bravo, copy.
Be a little more cognizant of my sector for a second. I'm taking a NASCAR piss.
Copy, I got you. Wrong net. I got you.
Toss back. Block.
Hey, firm. It's okay.
Well, you shouldn't have thrown it at us.
I threw it behind me.
Shush.
Bravo, this is Charlie. We are bounding past to your position now.
Bravo, copy.
Back.
Copy. We are moving to
Bravo,
RP3.
this is Charlie. We are now set.
Roger, inbound.
Moving.
Stepping off 309.
Copy.
We'll just bear. Here in a moment.
This is Bravo. We're pushing straight to RP3.
either just bearing.
Affirm.
This is Charlie, copy last.
We're gonna hold position at the medical tents.
Kill. Adjusting left so we can get in there.
Copy.
Side security once I hop the fucking sandbags.
Copy. Red team, I want you holding southeast. Gold team, northwest.
Yep, copy that.
Roger, shifting to southeast. I was gonna push in further so I could do far south, but I got it.
Moving around the other side of the sandbags.
Yep, copy that.
We are set. Currently holding an RP3, waiting on you.
Bravo, this is Charlie. We are now bounding past your we're now bounding to your position.
Copy. After you reach our position, we're just going to form up and then backtrack all the way back to base. How copy?
Solid copy, over.
So, which one of you got lit up?
All teams, I got a vehicle fast approaching southeast 145 heading westbound. I need 18.
Probably the motherfucker covered in blood.
Or at the very least.
Vehicle coming from the south.
It's coming quick.
Save
your shot, save your shot. Vehicle down.
Yeah. That shit's dead. Dead as hell.
Charlie, Bravo.
Currently on your position. You can now move as a squad.
Copy. Charlie, Bravo.
Yeah. Bravo, if you want to take point, we'll cover the 6.
Kill.
What are your thoughts on hijacking an enemy high?
Oh, nope, never mind. Scratch that.
Condition 4 your shit.
Bravo on me. Hello, my little ducklings.
Alright. Let's get a
Gather around the campfire.
fucked up school circle over here.
They are campfire song.
Alright. So, what I like to do for my debriefs is usually I let the subordinates speak first. So for this would actually be the FTLs and then everybody below the FTLs, and then I'll kind of close it up. Apollo, you can cut in whenever you want. So FTLs, we'll start with Pahe.
Affirm.
Pahe?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Affirm, now I can hear.
Alright, so first, that was good training. I want to thank everyone. And then comments for that. Mostly my comments will be on the blue on blue. I'm not sure if one from the Bravo team was able to hear where Charlie team was positioned, but yeah. The reason why we engaged you is because we got engaged first. So if anyone got hurt from that, we're very sorry. And yeah, other than that, I guess we did good, especially from traversing to each POIs. And for engagements, I think yeah, we engaged contacts. We got good communication going through, especially but between two fire teams. So yeah, that's all the comment that I have for now.
You want me to go next, PFC?
That's all you have? Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Sergeant Robertson.
Cool. So let's see. Good formations from what I saw. Good communication at the fire team level, at least in my team. I don't know what it was like in Charlie, but it was good in my team, so props there. Let's see. Obviously, there was the blue on blue incident. I'll touch on that lightly since the PFC already touched on it. Just make sure you're looking at what you're shooting. Our camo is very different than Russians or African military. So before you pull that trigger, make sure you're making sure it's not a Marine. Next up, I would probably say my next two would have to be communication versus violence of action. On the radio, make sure that your communications are short and sweet. Make sure you're also using pro words as much as you can. That helps shorten it up. Next up is violence of action. Make sure that you guys are hard chargers. Just make sure you're not sitting on your laurels or your heels. Don't be afraid to push that enemy. Work hard with your bounding. As soon as you get that down, just make sure it's automatic. Ingrain it into your guys so that it's automatic. I tried to do, or at least provide an example of that a lot of the time with Bravo. Hopefully, I performed well with that. So just always on the move, always on the move. Unless you're specifically, doing a defensive op, you're on the move, on the move. You don't have to wait for orders per se. If you know the game plan, push it. For a good example of that was between RP1 south of Genos and RP1 at Genos. We saw Charlie pushing and clearing Genos. I took my team from RP1. I'll kind of draw what we did in red here, red and blue for perspective. So red will be what Charlie did, roughly, and blue will be what I had my team do. So as you can see, obviously, red team, or the correction, Charlie team kind of took contact, and while they were pinned down, I took my Bravo team and pushed north of them, hoping to either cut off the contact or get my guys in the shit, and then push the RP. There wasn't a whole lot of time for me to stop and wait there. As soon as we, started hearing contact, we started bounding and trying to find the shit. If you're not in the shit, you're wrong. That's pretty much all I got.
All right. Fire team. Floors are open to you guys. Floors are open to any fire team members or Doc.
Quick comment.
Go ahead.
When you're combat disengaging, this is specific to Bravo. I'm not sure what the other team did, but when you're combat disengaging, make sure you have one team covering the ass while the other team pushes. It seems like we were moving all as a big giant blob at times. There wasn't a lot of communication on that. However, to the reverse of that, bounding on the enemy, closing with and destroying as is necessary for the job was fantastic. So other than that, nothing for me.
Yeah, well, except for that blue on blue incident, everything else went fine.
I got something to add. It's a reiteration, but I think it's a worthy one. So for this last part one of the deployment, 3-2 had a couple issues, and our main issue with our squad was that our fire team leaders weren't talking to one another, and of course that was partially because comms were jacked up, but also partially just because the fire team leaders weren't doing a good job of talking to one another. I thought that this was an excellent demonstration of what it should look like. The fire team leaders weren't just talking to actual and going through him, but they were talking to one another and constantly answering one another's calls. You weren't leaving each other hanging very often at all. So, good shit on that level.
Well, naturally, I'm perfect.
Absolutely.
Doc has something to say about that, Robert.
I'm sure you do.
Go ahead, Doc.
There are a few things I saw. The main issue that I saw tonight was each fire team's 360. There were multiple occasions where multiple people were looking at the exact same area, and then there would be a sector that was not covered. Back on this windmill, when Bravo was combat disengaging from the southeast to the northwest, the only person looking in their direction other than Tage was Patterson. There were two other members looking to the northeast, where we were not taking any contact, and the QRF was expected to come from that town, which is to our southeast. You could hold one guy to check your rear security, but if you are covering another fire team that is combat disengaging, you should probably have more guns in that direction than one. If they would have taken any kind of contact, they would not have had support other than Patterson. Other than that, I mean, most of it was just security, the lack thereof. Bravo made a mistake when they encountered that contact online. They were pushing online, and then they almost walked into each other's guns as they were firing on that one single individual. Other than that, I've got nothing. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
If you have casualties and Paolo's not near you, do your best to either give me a reference point or a grid ref so that it is easier for me to find you.
A good example of that would be, for example, currently grid ref 187102, or by the medical tent, or by the by the radio tower. Choose something big, burly, and not a tree or a rock. Unless you're in a desert that doesn't have any rocks. If it's the only rock in the desert, it's acceptable. Make sense?
Cool.
Ethan?
Okay.
Beautiful.
So I'll go ahead and wrap this up with a little bit of a summary. We started off a little bit shaky. I know there was a little bit of confusion on who's taking point and who's doing what. I think we kind of cleaned that up once we got around here. We did take some sporadic contact coming up northwest. I would have liked to have seen the spacing kind of close down a little bit when you guys got pretty separated coming up on RP2, but you guys closed it up pretty quickly, so I didn't really have to say anything. For the attack on Deep Sea King, I think Bravo did an excellent job holding that Overwatch position and then moving up without even having to be told, but I'd expect nothing less from squad leader. And then the movement inside of Deep Sea King for Charlie. When you are charged with clearing out an objective like that, especially with those small buildings, it's pretty constricted area, but it's linear. So you guys could have easily bounded through that area, cleared out those small buildings, and then been ready to assist Bravo a little faster. So I would have liked in the future just be a little bit more cognizant of that fact, especially when the odds are in your favor with that kind of objective. The way you were coming up on it with the support you had to your east, you were perfectly set up to down through it north. But moving on from that, I already kind of touched on this little compound area. There was a little bit of holdup on the west side with Charlie. I know you guys had one guy disconnect, one guy go AFK, and then Pahe ended up going down. So this is more for Wayne. When you step up and I gave you instructions, I didn't hear anything back. Just make sure you're communicating with actual. If he gives you instructions, he's gonna expect some sort of affirmation that you heard it. Otherwise, he's gonna assume that you were down or didn't hear it, and you're not gonna comply.
Copy. Sorry about that.
Live and learn.
All right. For the next movement, I like what Bravo did with clearing out the. I think I heard them talking about a possible contact in this building, and so they wanted to clear that out before we moved up to RP2 or RP1. Charlie moved up to RP1 while they cleared that. That was good. Again, don't need to rehash what has been already hashed about Genos. And then I'm not gonna. I don't really have much to critique on for the approach to this objective. The only thing was there was just a little bit of delay, and this is what kind of Sergeant Robertson was talking about. That balance of action. There was a little bit of delay in getting both teams set, and then both teams moving, or either team moving. So we need to be a little bit more Johnny on the spot when we hear that go or that fucking start bonding command. We need to be instantly like blue team moving, red team covering, or fucking Charlie moving, what have you. There shouldn't be that much delay where Bravo's over there sitting on their ass waiting for Charlie to get into the objective. Go ahead, Cern.
Just a little bit of personal advice with that. Try to make that as automatic as you can. It's currently what I'm doing with my guys because frankly we usually fail at contact reports. So I'm trying to get my guys to automatically, at the start of combat, I want a triple D. At the end of combat, I want an ace report. You can easily do the same thing and take that if I could say it correctly, autonomously, and do that with bounding. as soon as you start taking contact, just instantly start bounding. It's just one of those experience things where you guys are gonna learn. I'm seeing a lot of PFCs in here, and of the sorts, so you guys will learn. So just thought I'd put my 2 cents in there.
Yep, and then I'm just gonna reiterate Doc Hall's point. This was a patrol mission, and this might be a little bit different than what you're used to because we don't, from what I know, we don't really usually do patrols. But they are to be treated a little bit differently than your normal missions. Normally, you have other adjacent units to your west or east, or they have everything to your rear and your laterals secure. But when you're in a patrol, typically you're in the enemy area or somewhere in no man's land where nobody has your flanks or rear secure. You need to really be on your toes with that 360. There were a couple times that AI was able to get really close or on top of you. I think one time they moved past you and then they engaged. So I know it gets a little bit difficult at night, but you guys need to stay sharp, especially at that point, man. Last notes for the objective itself and then the fallback. I didn't see too many problems with that besides the blue on blue. Just ensure that you're communicating with the other team. There was a moment where I think Charlie wasn't responsive and Bravo was calling for that DMR and they needed it because they had to take out that guy in the tower. And that's just coming down to the delay in communication. So that's definitely going to be something I'm going to hit on pretty hard with the after action. But besides that, I won't keep you guys any longer besides getting a screenshot of your name. So please do not leave until I get the screenshot. All right, I have gotten the screenshot. Thank you to all the fill-ins. Hope you guys had fun. Hope you guys learned a little bit. Yeah, you guys are good. Dismissed. Thank you.
Always a pleasure.
Glad to help.
And then the ducklings fall. Ugh.